Hi, it's Tim with Far North Magic. Just gonna do a bit of a sealed review of the sealed product that I end up buying this month, I guess. So I end up buying some commander decks, as I usually do, to just kind of rip apart for parts, and I kind of just didn't really keep those. It was just some more Aura of Courage, and I think that's going to be a pretty strong deck out of the D&D AFR commander set. Um, so I was able to get a few more of those at in the 40s Canadian. So I think at that price you can rip them apart and do quite well. But beyond that, I end up with a couple things I'm going to be ripping apart, and a couple things that I'm going to be looking at holding for a while. So, in the products that I'm going to be taking apart is I got a few dual decks that were on sale at Harry Tarantula. One is the Mind vs. Mite. It was, I think, $18 and change before tax. You get a coat of arms, a couple snaps, and a few other things in this one that are not super great, but at least definitely one that if you can find on sale, like on a clearance, it'd be one that you can maybe do okay with, because it's got that one like big card, like a coat of arms alone. If I wanted a coat of arms alone, like $18 isn't the greatest price. I think they go around 15 to 16 usually, but like if getting the rest of the decks, it's not the worst way to do it. Like then I got 4 Blessed versus Cursed, and they were $15 before tax. So, and with this, you get a Grave Crawler, which is almost the same price as the deck. So I figured there's not a whole lot else in this deck though, because like the Geist has been reprinted a bunch of times. You have a Champion of the Parish, an Eerie Interlude, but like those aren't really worth a huge amount, like a few dollars. But again, it's just one of those ones where like you can probably get rid of the Gravecrawler around $10, maybe a little more if you did a buy list store credit. So I don't mind doing things like getting the deck, ripping it for a Gravecrawler if I can find a buy list that is like about $10, and going from there. The next thing I grabbed was also some of the Allied Fires Challenger deck. I think these Challenger decks are, like, not this one specifically, but like a bunch of them are good places for value if you can find them on clearance. Like this was, I think, around $20. Again, $21. But it has some decent value. Like same with the Brawl decks. If you can find them on like a $15-20 clearance, they might be worth a look. So this one has Steam Vents as the big card, and then it also has like a non-foil Kenrith, Ugin, the Ineffable, and a few other like decent, like 4 Narsets, part of the Veil, and a couple other decent uncommons that seem to be hanging for decent value, so figured just bolt them onto the main reason why I did the order, and it was because they had a sale on bundles and these like dual decks and stuff. So I end up buying 3 War of the Spark bundles, and I have been really getting away from buying bundles on a bigger scale than just maybe 1 per set. I kind of took a break there. I kind of like regret doing that now that I've started to try and buy and put aside maybe 1 bundle of each. But I just have like a whole bunch of bundles I want to eventually get rid of, and then I figured like I'd get these because they were $52 before tax, so that's a pretty decent price. With the boxes going up to like basically 200 Canadian. A lot of the places, like I know there's 1 or 2 places under around 180, but a lot of them are pushing like 220, 230. I even saw a couple places 240, which seems crazy to me, but seems to be the way things are going. So I figured at 52.50, I think it was 52, I don't know, that I saw a buy list that said 50, so there must be some support. A lot of stores don't have these bundles in stock, and I figure getting some bundles might like make it easier on me to open some War of the Spark later, because then I'm not opening a box that might be $250 box or something by the time I open it. So it'd be easier to just open a bundle that I got on a deal. And that leads me to the next thing. I also got 4 Dominaria bundles. Again, I was trying to get away from bundles, but just due to like space constraints also, like I don't have space for all these bundles when a box is basically the same footprint. So like the value density isn't there with bundles, but I figured these were $60 instead of $80. I figured this is would be a good pickup, just because I haven't seen bundles for Dominaria at a lot of stores when I've looked, and with the boxes pushing like $300 Canadian at least, getting 4 bundles for less is to me a win, because you get more packs than a box would be. And again, it's also easier to just be like, okay, well, I open a bundle, I'm not incinerating $300 of value. I'm only incinerating, I don't know what, $80 in value, and I can get kind of a fix, like part of the fix out of opening packs of Dominaria. And then the other thing that I got was I loaded up on more Zendikar Rising collectors. I got 5 more because I got them from Face Games. They had them at $2.99 still, and I figured like this might be the last shot at getting them for $2.99, because most stores have got them going higher, like $3.10. I even saw some stores try and say like $3.40, $3.50. I know a lot of the YouTube community for Magic has been pushing these to be like the $300 US collector box. So if they're $300 US, that would be like almost 400 Canadian with the exchange. So I figured I had some store credit and I'd use it on this as I originally was going to save that store credit for, I think, Infinity, but now I'm going to have to find a way to get more store credit, I guess, to be able to get that later on. So we'll just have to see when that even is scheduled to come out, because like that's sometime in the fall from the way it sounded. So yeah, nothing too crazy exciting, but I'm still happy to be able to have got these bundles, since I didn't have any of them. And then I have at least one that I can keep, and then a few that I can either open or hope that they'll go up and sell later, and kind of go from there. So thanks again for watching, and if you can like, share, subscribe, and comment. What did you buy this month for sealed products? And what are you looking at to buy into for sealed product, I guess? What do you feel is a good deal out there? Thanks again for watching. If you could, I guess, again, like, share, subscribe, comment, that'd be appreciated. And I hope to see you next time. Take care and have a good rest of your day.